Jeff and I have been going with some of the other singers to visit some of the GSA clubs at the high schools in Jefferson County and in Shelby County. We started last year at Atherton, Manual, Doss, Louisville Youth Group, and then this year we expanded to Shelby County, Martha Lane Collins High School, and we have an invitation to go to Oldham County High School. We try to go a couple times a semester, and pretty much we talk about, you know, what the kids are thinking and what they need from adults, so that perhaps we can fill that void for them. My special interest in the initiative that Voices has been undertaking is to connect with the allied community in the high schools.
An ally is a support system. It is a friend, a sister, a brother, a mother, a father, a cousin, an aunt, a babysitter. An ally is somebody that you know that you can count on no matter what happens, no matter what you decide to do in life. They will always be there to support you in every step of the way. I was in GSA my freshman year of high school, and it was great because I was surrounded by LGBT students, and I got to hear their stories, and I got to see the struggles that they went through, and it kind of inspired me to give them that support system that they may not have or they may not be used to having.
I go to Atherton High School, and I'm a junior. I wanted to join the Gender Sexuality Alliance my freshman year, but I wasn't able to until last year.
I'm Maddie Dalton. I'm a junior at Atherton, and I am one of the leaders at our Gender and Sexuality Alliance. I've been going since freshman year. This year I help plan meetings, come up with discussion topics, help gather resources, plan outings like going to Voices concerts, and bringing guest speakers.
When I first joined, I was pretty nervous. I only had a few friends in there, but my first meeting, they were very open and welcoming. It was like a big debate. That's the kind of style it is. We all sit in a circle and we just talk. Today we talked about heteronormativity, and it's very, everyone listens to each other and we're all accepting, and even when we don't agree with each other, it's very respectful, and it's just a very nice environment to be a part of. I think it's really nice to hear some LGBT experiences from people who are older, especially when most of us have only recently discovered ourselves. It's nice to know that it is going to be easier as we get older.
First they were doing introductions, then the next meeting they were asking us about our personal experiences so that they might be able to incorporate some of them into their the next spring concert that they're doing. They asked about what happened when we came out, or if we had any big events that happened in our lives that let us know that we were LGBT. And then last time they came, they brought with them someone named Charlena as a guest speaker, and Charlena told us some of her story and how she discovered that she was a trans woman, and just different things that happened in her life.
During my senior year, there was 3 people. We were wondering why we didn't have a GSA because it had been disbanded during my sophomore year. And we came up to a teacher who I've known very well, and she's my best friend. And we asked her, can you help us start a GSA? And she's like, sure, well, I'll be your sponsor, and you guys can lead the meeting. We started the GSA at Iroquois High School. Everybody in the school was a part of it. Even though they didn't come to the meetings, but they were a part of it, and they supported us.
I think what I expected was not exactly what I learned. I'm amazed by the intelligence of the kids that we met. I'm amazed by their ability to state their purpose and reflect on who they are. It's really amazing to see it happen and be a part of it. So I really feel grateful that I've been able to do this.
I'm really thankful to be part of the Gender Sexuality Alliance. I really love everyone in it, and everyone here is so really nice, and I'm really glad I got to be part of it.
My uncle's 52 now. He helped start Voices back in the day. And then he told me while we were here for my audition, he said, you know, I helped start Voices with a friend of mine. And I was like, that's cool. So
Voices is a huge factor. It gives somebody where if they want to sing and they love to sing, or even if they just want a support system, they can come here and know that they won't be judged no matter what sexuality they perceive themselves as. They will always be accepted and they will always have a family here at Voices.
My daughter and her GSA at school went to the Voices concert last year, and when I heard there was a choir in town that I could get back into, I wanted to look into it.
My mother had a friend who's in Voices, and so she joined, and I also, another one of my friends from school is in it, and so between the two of them, I got roped into playing a side part in one of the songs. I'm going to be playing a cheerleader.
I guess now that I look at it with a daughter that's gay, I think I've known on some level all along that maybe this was what my path would be, and that maybe that's why I've always felt the way I have. So now it's really, really important that we fight to keep her safe and secure and have a place in the world where she doesn't feel like a second-class citizen.
I think that's a great atmosphere. I think that they're like a family. They're loving and they're supportive. I think what they're trying to do is open people's minds to LGBT and show people it's not just gay people or bisexual people and so on, but it's to help others understand and to change, basically trying to change the world, I guess.
I've been to 2 of the concerts so far, and I really liked them. They is like super happy, super like welcoming. They have like all kinds of people sing with them. They have they have at least one Atherton student now, and they had a manual student last year. So it was a really good environment, good energy. We've had a couple people interested in joining Voices, and I'm sure that as the partnership continues, we'll have a lot more who are exposed to this group, who, like me, might not have even known it existed, but who might want to join. And I hope that they can continue bringing in that diversity that they established. There's an aspect of networking, because now we have a bunch of people that we could contact outside of Atherton if we ever need to, if we ever need supporters, if we ever need someone to lean on, because I know a lot of the people in Voices really care about kids at schools like Atherton, Manual and Doss, and the other GSAs that they visit. I think it's really good that we have little communities like this in Louisville. Thanks, Voices, for making a safe space like this.